Have you ever been home alone? That quiet stillness can be terrifying. Imagine your heart racing, alone in a dimly lit house, where the shadows seem to whisper your name. This story unfolds late at night in a small, quiet neighborhood. A teenage girl, Sarah, was thrilled to have the house to herself. Her parents were away for the weekend. Friends were busy, and she decided to embrace the peace. As Sarah settled into the couch with snacks, she felt a strange sense of unease. The house creaked with every movement. She scrolled through her phone, trying to shake off the feeling. Suddenly, the front door rattled as if someone was trying to get in. Startled, she paused her movie. Who could it be? It was too late for visitors. She tiptoed to the door, heart racing. "Hello?" she called. No answer. Thinking it was just the wind, she returned to her couch. Then, she heard it again. This time, from her bedroom. A soft thud echoed through the house. Chills ran down her spine. Gathering courage, Sarah grabbed her phone. She turned on the flashlight and headed toward her room. Each step felt heavier as she approached. What could cause that noise? When she reached her bedroom, she noticed her closet door slightly ajar. It hadn't been like that before. Anxiety surged through her, but she felt compelled to investigate. "Anyone in there?" she whispered. No reply, just an eerie silence. She slowly opened the door, mind racing with possibilities. Inside, just her clothes. Nothing unusual. But as she turned to leave, a reflection caught her eye in the mirror. Someone stood behind her, obscured in the shadows. She spun around, gasping, but found only the empty room. Was she imagining things? Confused, she darted back to the living room. Just as she settled again, her phone buzzed. A text from her friend said, "I thought you were home alone? Heard weird noises from your house?" Fear gripped her. What if someone was outside? She peered through the window. The street lights flickered, illuminating shadows, but nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Then, she heard her name. Sarah. It was soft, haunting. The sound echoed through the silent house. Who was calling her? She could barely breathe. With trembling hands, she reached for her phone. As she dialed her parents, the lights flickered, plunging her into darkness. Panic set in as she scrambled to find her flashlight. The atmosphere felt heavy and suffocating. Outside, she noticed movement. A tall figure stood in her yard, watching her. It felt as if they could see straight into her soul. Sarah's heart pounded as she squinted, straining to make out the figure. Then it turned, darting toward her house. Adrenaline surged. She dashed to the kitchen, searching for a weapon. Something, anything to defend herself. Her hands shook as she grabbed a heavy frying pan. Just then, the pounding began. Bang, bang, bang. It echoed through the hallway. The door rattled violently. A mix of terror and determination fueled her resolve. "Leave me alone," she shouted, voice trembling. Absolute silence, then laughter erupted. It was low, sinister. From the marrow of her bones, she felt that joy was not meant for her tonight. Gathering her strength, she crept back to the living room. The door burst open, but there was nobody there. Just the emptiness, the eerie silence of her home, now a prison. As she turned to lock the door, a figure loomed behind her. She spun, frying pan raised, but her hands froze. It was nothing but a reflection in the darkened glass. The darkness had played tricks on her. Suddenly, the lights flickered back on. Everything looked normal again. Sarah stood still, confused, trying to gather her wits. Had it all been a nightmare? A soft voice came from the hallway. "You shouldn't have stayed home alone." The chilling whisper sent a shiver up her spine. Heart racing, she fled, locking herself in her parents' room. She clutched her pan tight, waiting for dawn, praying for safety. In the light of day, her parents returned. They found her pale, shaken, unable to explain the horrors she faced. They brushed it off, confusion crossing their faces. But the memory remained with Sarah. Home alone, she learned a lesson that night. Sometimes, the safety of your home can hide the most terrifying secrets. Home can be a haunting place, especially when you're alone. The trust we have in our surroundings can be shattered in an instant. Remember, even in the safety of your home, be aware. Shadows can hold secrets, and the dark knows your name. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe for more chilling tales. Share your experiences of fear at home in the comments below. Stay safe, and remember, never take your surroundings for granted.